When was America great? It was brief, no more than 24 hours on January 20th, 1992. Source: https://rockthebells.com articles at Brewine Good day. There was one week in May of 2012 that was 8, for whom? The late 1990s. A little bit of internet, and pre-911 and everything else. That's purely a matter of opinion, with lots of bias. I liked it in the 70s when I was a youth with enough smarts that I could get away with nearly anything, and still dumb enough to try nearly anything. I liked it in the 80s when I was first working and living on my own. I liked it in the 90s when I met the love of my life and started our time together. It's not terrible now. I don't know that it was ever truly great, but I don't think any place in the world is or ever was. During the special time when Star Wars, Lord of the Rings, Pirates of the Caribbean and Harry Potter was at the cinema in the same year. Been going downhill since. Probably like the 90s? Go to a third world country and come back with the realization that the economic opportunities and constitutional freedoms that the US provides you are what continues to make this country great. The 1990s were a time of economic prosperity and relative peace. 911 started the downward spiral. It's always been pretty great for rich assholes. I liked 2015. I think things were pretty good in 2015. 1776 to 1861. Just kidding, I'm not even American, I have no idea, but Canada was pretty good up until about 2015. Since then, it's been going to shit. Depends what you mean by great as a military power. It currently is and has been since the end of WWI, at least. As an economic power? Again, still is and has been since the Industrial Revolution got going. Economically for the people, it was great in the 20 or so years after WW2. Morally speaking, never. It's a country built on slavery and ethnic cleansing. After it pacified one continent, it looked abroad, all while marginalizing and oppressing large segments of society at home. The moral high point was probably WW2, but that's because our geopolitical opponents were so cartoonishly evil that we looked good by comparison. It's always been great in those moments it leapt forward and created rights and freedoms for more people and made sure its population prospers as a whole. In between those great moments it's done a whole lot of very shitty stuff, though that only was great for a handful of neo-feudalist oligarchs. Now where's great? If you want to know where the better nations are, look where people are flocking. America is extremely high on people's list of places to immigrate. I live in Canada, and Canadians frequently make the jump to America. Still yet to meet an American who's made the jump here apart from the occasional I'm here for work, but going home after. What's your definition of great? Tops in multiple categories compared to other countries? When the people were most at peace? When we dominated the Industrial Revolution? Summer of '07 was elite. Can't answer that until you answer. For who? For exactly 1 second in 1993.